Overall, I really liked going to school here. I'm from Arizona, so I came 1,200 miles away, and I still really enjoyed going to school here.
Hey, it's Markin, and I'm still here at University of South Dakota, and I am here with Alannise to ask some questions to get a student perspective. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. So I heard that you're a graduate student right now at USD, but you were also previously an undergraduate student here. What was your experience like as a student?
I would say it was pretty positive. I was also an athlete here too, so it was very busy, a lot of stuff going on, but overall I really liked going to school here. I'm from Arizona, so I came 1,200 miles away, and I still really enjoyed going to school here.
1,200 miles away and weather differences.
Yeah.
How are you liking the cold?
I don't like the cold, but obviously I like it just enough to stay here for another 2 years for grad school.
So with this being filmed right now, last week apparently there's a lot of snow. So I'm actually coming at a good time because I'm from Southern California.
Yeah.
So for me, cold weather is like 65 degrees. And then now it's right now in the 40s. So yeah, I feel you there on that.
I'm not feeling it at all. I can't wait to go back home once I graduate.
And when is that going to be?
May 2021.
Right. Early congratulations for that. Now, being a student, you've also probably had to go see an advisor and get academic advising. What was your experience like with academic advising and working with advisors here?
So athletes had different advisors from everybody else. So my athletic advisor, I absolutely loved her. She was kind of like a second mom to me. I went in and talked to her and cried to her, and also obviously scheduled classes and stuff. So I really enjoyed having her there. She always made sure that our classes were scheduled around our practices, so we would be able to have morning classes and go to our afternoon classes too. So I really liked having her as an advisor.
Wonderful. And as an athlete, did you have like certain schedules like for training, or had to work like your classes around your sport?
Yeah, so we weren't allowed to have classes later than 2 o'clock because our practices were usually around 2:30. So yeah, we usually just had classes from whenever morning was until about 2 o'clock. The only option was for you to have an afternoon class until like 3, then we could do that, but we would just have a later group to practice with, or we would try to figure out if we can get a night class right after practice.
And I'll just say mad respect to you and all student athletes, because it's like you're a student, but then you also have this other job of being an athlete. And so you have like multiple responsibilities and have to balance a lot and have good time management. So props to you for that.
Thanks. It wasn't too bad. But I feel like being more busy gives you more time management because you don't have time to do anything else besides what you have going on.
And last question. So, we're talking about academic advising, senior advisor. Sometimes some students might be nervous to see their academic advisor and, may not know like, well, what do I ask them? Or, I'm scared to see them. What advice do you have for students that might feel they're in that boat?
I would say to build a relationship with your advisor. I would also say to be prepared when you're going to go see your advisor. Make sure you know what classes that you're supposed to take. Even though they're supposed to tell you, just still keep that in mind because they have a caseload of however many students. So make sure you know what you have going on. Make sure you kind of have your plan, and then they'll just help you set that plan out.
Perfect. And I don't want to take too much of your time because I know as a grad student, you're also working. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.